Hey students, I hope you're doing well. At this point in time, if you're watching this YouTube, I hope that you have reviewed all of your feedback, applied that feedback to your final essay, and you have submitted that. Congratulations, you are done with your final essay. So now we are moving into the final presentation, and I'm going to go over some instructions and talk about the rubric. So below this PowerPoint, you will see instructions to Screencast-O-Matic. Guys, what this is a software program that helps you record your presentation. With this in mind, here are a few things that you will have to do. You will create a well-developed PowerPoint presentation based off of your final technology research essay. Now, remember, if you don't already have PowerPoint on your computer, you can go to the welcome module and you can find out how to download that for free through your Gaston College student email. In that PowerPoint presentation that you're going to create based off that essay, I want you to consider organization. Keep in mind, when you're doing a PowerPoint presentation, you're not copying and pasting your paper. You are giving bullet points and really great aesthetic visuals, and you are capturing the important components of that research paper. This should take you a minimum of 7 to 10 slides. And think about your paragraph formation. Think about your introduction. Maybe that's 1 to 2 slides. Each body paragraph may represent its own slide. And then your conclusion at the end. Consider aesthetic appeal. Use graphs, use visual aids, use memes and GIFs and funny pictures to illustrate what you're arguing. Make it something that would capture your audience's attention. Be engaging when you're using your voice and you're sharing these ideas. Use a tone and some variation where your reader wants to interact with you or your listener wants to interact with you. And then you're going to record that well-developed PowerPoint presentation using Screencast-O-Matic. And again, there's a Word document below this PowerPoint presentation that gives detailed instructions on how to create an account and how to be able to record that presentation using a webcam like you see me doing, and that can record your screen like you can see in this document. Guys, technology will fail you. Please do not wait to the last minute. Do this early so that you can ensure that your technology is properly working. Consider the rubric to ensure you've created sound work and turn in on time. And this assignment is going to be due December 9th. And I want you to ensure that you've really given yourself the time and the space to create the kind of presentation that you're proud to turn in. So now let's talk about the rubric. 35% of your grade is going to come from content. It's going to ensure that you've effectively presented your argumentative essay. And I'm sorry, that's from an old assignment. Your argumentative essay that highlights the most important aspects of your research, that it shows your side of the issue and discusses the common ground in the rebuttal section. I need to be sure to put that in the rebuttal section. And then the presentation follows a logical pattern of organization. And again, think about your paper, think about the introduction, the various parts of your argument, and the conclusion. So let's talk about your presentation skills. That's 35% of your grade as well. Did you speak slowly, clearly, and loud enough in your presentation? Was there evidence that you had practiced that presentation and that you weren't just reading the essay off of your phone or in your hands? I want to see that you've really thought about the important aspects. Did you show enthusiasm for the topic? I don't want you sounding like a zombie or like you're talking about the most boring book you've ever read in your life. Be excited about what you're arguing. Sell your ideas. Engage with the other side of that screen. If you choose to present showing your face, dress appropriately and use a distraction-free environment. What this means is don't present in your pajamas. Dress for success. Dress in a way that makes you feel confident about what you're doing in the class. When I say a distractive environment, don't be in the living room with your TV on or a bunch of loud noise. Create a space, even if it's just a blank wall or a sheet, whatever you need to do behind you so that you and your presentation are the focus. And then visuals. Did you include the required visual component in the presentation? Of course, you should be using a PowerPoint or a Prezi or Google Slides, but also think about charts, graphs, photos, a video clip, etc. Visuals enhance your presentation. You don't want to be crazy and be distracting, but you want your audience to be engaged. And then the incorporation of your sources. You need to give at least one source from your research while delivering this presentation. I would encourage you to really use 2 or 3 so that we can see that you have sound research. Any slides that have borrowed material, please make sure that you document those just like you did in your essay. And then, of course, at the end, you should have a works cited page in MLA format. Guys, I hope this was helpful and gave you some really good tips and tricks. Act as though you were standing in front of the classroom. That's the biggest piece of advice I can give you. Engage your audience, be organized, practice what you are presenting, and know your stuff. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I look forward to watching your fantastic presentations.